Here's what the 20-year-old backpackers on YouTube don't tell you about solo travel photography. They have friends or a ring light or a boyfriend following them around with the gimbal. You're traveling solo at 45, 50, 55, and for the longest time, I thought that meant I just didn't get to be in the photos. I'm talking about me standing in front of the Coliseum, handling my phone to a stranger, smiling my please don't steal my iPhone smile, and getting back a blurry photo of my forehead. Sound familiar? I have been solo traveling for over a decade, and I have cracked the code on how to take beautiful, actually usable photos of yourself. None of it requires hiring a photographer, looking awkward, or begging strangers. If you want to actually appear in your own travel memories, which by the way, you absolutely deserve to stay with me. If that sounds familiar, I see you. I've been you, and let me be brutally honest with you. The reason most women over 40 don't have good solo travel photos isn't that they're not photogenic, it's that nobody ever taught us how to photograph ourselves. We were always the ones behind the camera. We documented everyone else's memories for decades, our kids, our partners, our family vacations. And when we finally step out on our own, we don't even know where to start. Today that changes. I'm Nicole, your solo travel over 40 guide, and I have spent 10 years figuring out how to document these trips for myself. With nothing but my phone, a $20 gadget, and a little confidence. I call it the S.H.O.T system. 4 things that completely changed my travel photography. And by the end of this video, you're going to have all 4. S is for setup, and I promise you, you don't need much. The single best investment I ever made for solo travel photography. A travel tripod. Not a big heavy studio tripod. I'm talking about a flexible, bendy little thing that fits in your purse. I use a Joby Gorilla Pod, about $30 to $40, weighs almost nothing, and it wraps around railings, sits on walls, perches on benches. Pair that with the Bluetooth remote shutter, $8 on Amazon. That's it. You put your phone on the tripod, connect the remote, frame the shot, walk into frame, and click. Now, phone versus camera. Here's the honest truth. If you have an iPhone 12 or newer, or a recent Samsung Galaxy, your phone camera is generally good enough for beautiful travel photos. The photos in my Instagram, mostly iPhone. But the upgrade that actually matters most is not the camera. It's a polarizing filter clip for your phone lens. About $15 to $20. It cuts glare, deepens colors, and makes outdoor photos look like you actually know what you're doing. Worth every penny? Quick question. Some of you also want to know how to film yourself solo traveling. Not just photograph. Drop film it in the comments and I will make that video next. One more. A small LED panel for indoor shots. Your hotel room selfies do not have to look like a crime scene photo. Total gear investment for all this, under $60. H, how to position yourself. And this is where most women over 40 make the biggest mistakes, including me, for years. Mistake number 1, standing dead center, facing forward, smiling directly at the camera. It's the tourist trap pose, and it looks exactly like what it is, a passport photo in front of something pretty. Here's what changes everything. Turn your body, not fully sideways, just about 45 degrees, one foot slightly in front of the other. Look off into the distance instead of at the camera. Why does this work? Because it looks like someone caught you in a genuine moment. Like you're actually living in that place, not just documenting that you were there. Mistake number 2, standing too close to wherever you are. I need you to hear me say this. You are not too old for this. You are not past your photogenic years. Any woman brave enough to take herself to another country deserves to see her own face in these photos. Write that down. 3rd position trick. Find a leading line, a path, a staircase, or even a hallway, a road, and position yourself at the start of that line, walking away from the camera. The viewer's eye follows the line, which draws them straight to you. is one of the most stunning and forgiving poses at any age, any size, anything. O is for options because the tripod won't always work, and sometimes you do what a human to take your photo. Here's how to do it without giving yourself a panic attack. Option 1, tripod and remote. This is your bread and butter. Use it for 70% of your shots. Complete creative control. You decide the angle, the framing, and the timing. Option number 2, ask a fellow traveler, not a random person on the street. Another tourist at a landmark is your safest bet. Another solo traveler, even better, because they get it. They want someone to take theirs too. You've just made a friend. Do a trade. Pro tip, show them the angle on your screen before you hand over the phone. Literally say, I'd love if you could take it from here with this framing. People take better photos when they know what you want. Don't leave it to chance. Option number 3, intentional selfie mode. Yes, selfie mode has a bad reputation, but here's what nobody tells you. If you hold your phone slightly above eye level, find good light, a window, golden hour, open shade, and look just slightly off camera, you get a beautiful, natural looking shot. This works especially well in cafes, on boats, or at sunrise. Option number 4, hire a local photographer for one session. I'm not talking all day. 30 to 60 minutes in a beautiful location. In most countries outside the US, this costs between $50 and $150. You walk away with 40 to 60 stunning photos that would make your friends, I do this once per major trip, worth every penny. Timing and light T is for timing, and this might be the single most powerful tip in this whole video. The best thing you can do for your solo travel photos, free, no equipment required, is take them at a golden hour. That is the hour after sunrise and the hour before sunset. The light at golden hour is warm, soft, and forgiving. It makes everything look beautiful. Your skin, the buildings, the whole scene. It is generally the cheat code for travel photography. Midday light, brutal, harsh shadows, squinting eyes, washed out skies. Avoid it for photos of yourself or step into the shade. Second timing tip, go to popular spots early, before the crowds. Not only is the light better, you'll get shots that look like you have this incredible place entirely to yourself. There is something about a woman alone in a beautiful quiet place that is just chef's kiss. I know some of you are not waking up at 6 a.m. on vacation. I hear you. The hour before sunset works just as well. Set a 5 p.m. alarm. You're welcome. Last timing tip. Build photo time into your itinerary, not as an afterthought. Schedule it because the photos from these trips, they are evidence that you showed up for yourself, that you were there, that you did it, and you deserve that evidence. Quick recap before I let you go. S, setup, travel tripod, Bluetooth remote, polarizing filter, under $60 total. H, how you position, angle your body, step back for context, use leading lines. O, options, tripod and remote, trade with a fellow traveler, intentional selfie mode, or one local photographer session. T for timing, golden hour is your best friend. Build photo time into your plan. Here's what I want you to remember after you close this video. You are not the photographer of everyone else's life anymore. You are the subject of your own story, and your story deserves to be seen by your kids, your grandkids, and honestly, by you. The version of you standing in front of something beautiful on the other side of the world is worth every photography. She is brave, she is free, and she is absolutely not too old. I'm Nicole, and you are braver than you think. If this helped you, subscribe, because I'm going to show you and teach you everything I've learned the hard way so you don't have to. And if you're already subscribed, share this with another woman in your life who's been putting off that solo trip. She might need to see her own face in these photos also. See you in the next video. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Have a good one.